They went across the lake to the region of the Gerasenes. When Jesus got out of the boat, a man with an impure spirit came from the tombs to meet him. The man lived in the tombs. No one could bind him anymore, not even with a chain. He'd often been chained hand and foot, but he tore the chains apart and he broke the irons on his feet. No one was strong enough to subdue him. Night and day, among the tombs and in the hills, he would cry out and cut himself with stones. When he saw Jesus from a distance, he ran and he fell on his knees in front of him, and he shouted at the top of his lungs, "What do you want with me, Jesus, Son of the Most High God? In God's name, don't torture me." And Jesus said to him, "Come out of this man, you impure spirit." And then Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" "My name is Legion," he replied, "for we are many." And he begged Jesus again and again not to send them out of the area. A large herd of pigs was feeding on a nearby hillside. The demons begged Jesus, "Send us among the pigs. Allow us to go into them." He gave them permission, and the impure spirits came out and went into the pigs. The herd, about 2,000, rushed down the steep bank and into a lake, and they all drowned. Those tending the pigs ran off and reported this in the town and the countryside, and the people went out to see what happened. And when they came to Jesus, they saw the man who had been possessed by the legion of demons sitting there, dressed and in his right mind, and they were afraid. Those who had seen it told the people what had happened to the demon-possessed man and told about the pigs. Then the people began to plead with Jesus to leave their region. As Jesus was getting into the boat, the man who had been demon-possessed begged to go with him, but Jesus didn't let him. He said, "Go home to your own people and tell them how much the Lord has done for you and how he has had mercy on you." So the man went away and began to tell in the Decapolis how much Jesus had done for him, and all the people were amazed. And when Jesus had to cross again over by boat to the other side of the lake, a large crowd gathered around him while he was by the lake. Then one of the synagogue's leader named Jairus came, and he saw Jesus and fell to his feet. He pleaded earnestly with him. He said, "My daughter is dying. Please come and put your hands on her so that she'll be healed and live." So Jesus went with him, and a large crowd followed, and they pressed in around him. And a woman was there who had been subject to bleeding for 12 years. She suffered a great deal under the care of many doctors and spent everything she had. And she did not get better, she got worse. But when she heard about Jesus, she came up behind him in the crowd and touched his cloak, because she thought, "If I can just touch his clothes, I'll be healed." Immediately her bleeding stopped. She felt her whole body that it was better, that she was freed from the suffering. At once Jesus realized the power that had gone out of him. He turned around in the crowd and he said, "Who touched my clothes?" "You see the people crowding around you," his disciples said, and you ask, "Who touched me?" But Jesus kept looking around to see who had done it. And then the woman, knowing what had happened to her, came and fell at his feet. She was trembling with fear, and she told him the whole truth. And he said to her, "Daughter, your faith has healed you. Go in peace and be freed from your suffering." While Jesus was still speaking, some people came from the house of Jairus, a synagogue leader, and said, "Your daughter is dead." They said, "Why bother the teacher anymore?" Overhearing what they said, Jesus told them, "Don't be afraid, just believe." He didn't let anyone follow him except Peter, James, and John, the brother of James. When they came to the home of the synagogue leader, Jesus saw a commotion, with people crying and wailing. He went in and he said to them, "Why all this commotion and wailing? The child is not dead, but asleep." And they laughed at him. After he put them all out, he took the child's father and mother and the disciples who were with him, and they went into where the child was. And he took her by the hand, and he said to her, "Talati kum," which means, "Little girl, I say to you, get up." Immediately, the girl stood up and began to walk around. She was 12 years old. At this, they were completely astonished. He gave strict orders not to let anyone know about this, and he told them, "Give her something to eat."